Thanks for joining us, Jake. Um, we'll start off with Emily.
Hey Jake, thanks for doing this. What was the nature of the injury after the long run?
Just a little shoulder sprain. I'll be fine.
Okay. And how difficult was it for you to have to watch, the rest of the game and kind of that critical overtime possession and not be able to contribute?
Yeah, it definitely was, obviously hard for me, but like we've said every year, it's the next man up mentality. Tayon Fleet-Davis went in there and he did a great job, and I knew like if I couldn't go because of my shoulder, I knew that Tayon was just going to do a great job.
We'll go to Lila.
Hey Jake, just kind of what do you think shifted from the first half to the second half, and what do you guys kind of talk about at halftime to be able to turn things around and kind of find that groove?
Just guys talking to each other. It was time to start scoring points. We needed to score points to win, and that was it. Just guys believing in each other and being able to execute.
We'll go to Andy.
Hey, Jake. Obviously, Eric was kind of thrown into a situation that he might not have expected. Do you say anything to him as kind of a senior in that huddle? When Eric,
I'm not. You're breaking up a little bit.
When Eric came in, obviously he's a little bit of an inexperienced option at quarterback. As a senior, do you say anything to him when he comes in?
Oh, of course. I said, to him, it was just go in there and do your thing. He does it every day at practice. He's a guy that a lot of guys on our team love, and because of the way he works. And, really there's no pressure for him, just go in there and do your job and manage the offense the best you can.
What did you make of his performance tonight?
Oh, I thought he played very well. He got thrown into the fire and he responded, and that's, what we could have asked.
We'll go to Alex. Flom.
Jake, I know you guys wanted the win today, but an emotional day for you, and you're able to look back on your whole career here and your whole time here. What does College Park mean to you? What does Maryland mean to you? And how special was it today just to, maybe next week, who knows what's happening with the game or, where and when it'll be, but, for at least one last time to know that you're coming out here and doing this?
It's meant everything to me. The 5 years that I've spent here, been a lot of full of ups and downs, and the way I really describe it is I was a small town boy when I came here, and Maryland helped me become a man, and through thick and thin, and I'm very thankful for my time here, and I enjoy every second that I get on that field.
Go to Ed.
Jake, as an offense, what did you guys miss from Talia not being there?
I would just say we missed his leadership. He's a guy who, is a leader on this team in all aspects, whether he's, on the field or off the field. And I think, just his leadership in general is something that, was obviously missed. But, just like everything else, it's next man up. Lance and Eric did a great job. And, unfortunately, the end of the game was not what we wanted. But, again, it's the game of football.
Before your injury, you had 180 yards rushing. Is there a part of you that feels like if you were still available to be out there that you could have changed the game towards the end?
Obviously, you'd like to think that, but everything happens for a reason. I have a little sprain in my shoulder, but other than that, you just kind of have to, like I keep saying, next man up. There's no what ifs or what could have been. It's either you perform or you don't. And, and obviously when I went down, Fleet had to come in and performed and did his job. So.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Jake.